Been welcome to the home of Black Titanic. You guys, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Y'all, there's so much going on in this YouTube street, so much drama. Let me get my thing up. House rules. Y'all know what the house rules say? The house rules got to go up. Yeah. Everything is allegedly on this channel. And everything is for entertainment and educational purposes and fair use. Any music pop up don't own any rights to the song. Everything is my opinion. Allegedly. Grand Rising, everyone. Come on in this house. Come on. Y'all know brother over there sweeping, and he over there sweeping, y'all. Yeah, sweeping and cleaning up the house. Yeah, that's the one that was in the coma. Y'all see him over there walking around cleaning up. He got OCD. Anyway, welcome, Jazzy J. Hello. Today we're gonna go into Black history. Today, I never would have thought that what I saw in these YouTube streets. I just have to educate y'all on these Black immigrants. I just don't like what I seen. I don't like what's going on with Auntie Ann and everybody in the YouTube street. Now, when I came on here, I had no idea as to what was going on yesterday. I'm just going to give y'all a brief history. What was going on, I was just seeing everybody in an uproar. A panel of people fussing and all this commotion. I'm like, what the hell going on here? Y'all know I'm used to Aunt Ann. Hey, Miss Eda. Hi. Come say hi to Miss Eda, bruh. She always asks about you. He over there cleaning up. Miss Eda, he got OCD. He can't stand it. Let me show you. There he is. That's the one that was. Look at Miss Eda. Look, that's the one that was in the coma. He got OCD. Yeah, he over there. See him, Miss Eda. There you go. That was in the coma. Y'all see him over there walking around cleaning up. He got OCD. Yeah, that's him, y'all. And y'all, thank y'all so much. Y'all was there while my brother was in a coma. Y'all were there doing all the crying. Y'all was there doing the family drama, trying to pull the plug on him. I'm fighting family members because they want him. They got the insurance policy out on him. They want him gone. But anyway, I want to thank all of y'all for y'all donations. They helped me out. Hey, everybody. Yeah, it's a lot of y'all in here. Grand Rising, Miss Eda. And Grand Rising crafting with your flamboyant creator. Mary White. It's getting ridiculous out here in these YouTube streets. Yeah. Y'all know I'm used to tuning in to Auntie Ann, and she making me laugh. Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Y'all know that's Aunt Ann. She always have me laugh. Nosy Rosie Graham says, and everyone in the chat, she's speaking to everybody, telling everybody have a blessed day. Aretha Johnson, good morning, Black Titanic. Let the sun shine through your window and brighten up your day. I really enjoy your commentary, your knowledge. You do an awesome job with the receipt. Hey, Miss Reese, happy to see you too. Me and Miss Reese was over there, trying to be peacemaker. Ain't it like Miss Reese? Me and Miss Reese, we peacemaker. Mary White, Sexy Mama X60, Red. I'm going to have to come swap you up in Huntsville and you'll be your bodyguard. Thanks, Flora Hood. Good morning, BT Moz and chat. So, y'all, I end up having to do a Black history today. I thought it was important. I've been putting it off. on Black immigrants. So we do know what we have here is Grand Rising, Spikes, Grand Rising to you. But we have here, you got two content creators at each other's throat. I didn't know what was going on, so uh, I was just trying to find out some materials to give y'all. Up Pops, I'm gonna call her name because y'all know who I'm talking about. Up Pops, the Jamaican girl, right? So that's what I'm talking about. So I'm over there and she's crying and I'm feeling sorry for her. Me and another one of the ladies that's over here, over here this morning. We the peacemaker over there. We over there saying, well, we hope that you guys can resolve these issues. Now, I still don't know what's going on. I'm just listening, feeling sorry for her, and then she said it. That Jamaican girl had the nerve to damn say, yeah, I'm a Black woman that done came over here and done came up. I work hard. I'm like, oh my God. And then the other lady that was in she said, we all Black women. That's what she said. But she said it, y'all, I'm married to one. I got kids bound. Them folks is prejudiced. They racist. Y'all know they Black, but they racist. They don't see us as their sisters and brothers like we do. That's why she could separate herself from us. The other lady that was trying to be a peacemaker with me, I'm not going to call your name. You know who you are. You out here under the chat. We were both saying, well, y'all can resolve this. And when she started down in Black folks, if Black women are lazy, yeah, I done came over here from Jamaica and I done came up. I took advantage of their resources. I'm a strong Black woman. I got a house. I got a pool. I got all that. I'm like, hold it. No, don't get grandma started on this Black history shit. Now I gotta go there. I've been trying not to go there, but I'm going there with you immigrants. And in the first place, let me tell y'all something. They racist. Yeah, she said that kind of got to me too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She was over there with me, and I saw her when she wrote that. Yeah, we're all Black women, but let me let y'all understand something. I got kids. My husband's from the Igbo tribe of Nigeria, right? We got kids together. And when I first married him, I'm like, oh boy, I'm thinking we're all Black. We're all in this together. We're all Black. We talk about the motherland so much. And I know I've been out here fighting for y'all. I've been out here in the streets as a Black Panther. My grandparents, all of us, we've been not only doing the civil rights movement, but we fighting for ourselves. We were fighting for y'all to get y'all ass over here too. Because they was not letting these Black immigrants over here. Now that civil rights movement that we were fighting for opened the doors because they were not letting them Jamaicans, no Nigerians, nobody over here during the 50s and the 60s. Our ancestors were what? Getting beat, been killed, getting harmed to get out there to vote for them. Now we're gonna go into Malcolm X and Lumumba. Lumumba was the prime minister of the Congo. So what we did was we thought that we could have an ally. If we open up the doors to these Black immigrants when they come over here, we will have allies because we over here fighting these white supremacists by ourselves. After all, none of y'all came over here and helped us. We were going through the slavery. None of y'all helped us. None of y'all put y'all foot over here. Y'all 90%, 99%, you living on a 99% Black land, Black island. We over here slaves. Ain't nan one of y'all put y'all feet over here to help us. We fighting this white supremacist by ourselves. Our ancestors, we fought. We fought and fought and fought. That's why we're not slaves today, because we were fighting. And then not only that, we thought y'all were gonna be our allies, but instead, when we open up the doors for y'all to get y'all ass over here, y'all over here like trying to separate yourselves. I had to learn that. I had to learn hard. When I married my husband, I was just so happy. His mama told him, "You can come over here, but don't bring that girl over here." Now I'm married to this man. Now she said, "Don't bring this girl over here because my blood was tainted. I was not from the Ibu tribe. I was too mixed. Look at me. I'm not. Look at me. Ain't nowhere nothing look like me as mixed. I got my ethnic look. I didn't understand that, y'all. I didn't understand that. We were married like 5 or 6 years when I had my first baby, and I was holding him down because he was a student. I had already graduated from college. I was holding that man down. And when he graduated from college, God knows he got his own business and it started booming, and then I started having kids. But now all of a sudden, you can bring that baby over here, but don't bring that girl over here. They racist. They were so upset with him they used to send him money. But when they found out he had married an American girl, they quit sending him money. Either you get rid of her or you won't get no more money from us. They are racist. And I'm telling y'all, while they're over there, they're listening at all these stereotypes of Black Americans, and they buy into that stereotype. It was like as if I was living with a Ku Klux Klansman. He know it. He don't act like that today. But when he first came over here, that man was a racist towards not the Black women, because he wanted a black American woman. He did not want no Nigerian woman. But the way they talk about our Black brothers was a shame. They teach them not to, when they get over here, they teach them not to socialize with us. Yeah, because we're dangerous. I heard that girl, I was over there defending that girl. Now I didn't know what was going on. All I know was she was upset. Auntie Ann upset. And I'm like, no, y'all don't do that. We just have some kind of peace between us. Can y'all resolve this? I'm not trying to take no side. I'm not taking no side now, but Ebony, you wrong. Our ancestor died. They've been hung. They've been the blood shed all over this earth for y'all to pave a way for people like you and your family to come over here, and then you turn around and give us your ass to kiss. Yeah, that pissed me off. Because not only that, you're not the only one that do that. Look at that. Yeah, like we ignorant. We so ignorant too. We can't even take our own resource. I came over here. Yeah, I'm a Black woman that came over here and came up because I took available other resources. I got this and I got that. How did you get it? And why did you leave? Why were you fled your hometown? We didn't flee over here. Our family members fought. We didn't flee. You fled your hometown because you were scary. You fled your hometown because you couldn't get it popping over there. You wait till all our ancestors came over here to fought, that got killed, murdered, moms burnt alive, and then all you gotta do is slide your ass in here and reap the benefits of what my ancestor fought for. You got the nerve to be bragging like you somebody. You ain't did shit. Yeah. And I'm not in this. I'm not in that junk y'all saying, but I'm just talking. This is about immigration, y'all. Black immigration, how they feel about us. And then I'll be over there on Tariq, Nasheed, Pay. They be calling in because we trying to mobilize to get reparation for what our ancestors went through. They be calling in, talking about how we don't deserve reparation, calling us names. They call us all kinds of names, y'all. Y'all wouldn't know all the names they call us. This girl looking down, this girl living in our country and looking down on us, living, reaping the reward of our company and our country, and over there looking down on us. And I'm over there trying to be a peacemaker with her. Knows the Rose Graham, so she got everything she has on our black African black. All of them do. Then they come over here, and I had to remind my husband all the time, you ain't, you over here. And I would never get him a green card. I told him, your goddamn ass gonna get, excuse me, the cursing. You marry me because you love me, fine, but you ain't getting no green card off of me. He didn't never get no green card off of me. He had to wait it after 10 years. After 10 years, they automatically can get their citizenship. So that's what he had to do. Children are no. Because we're gonna go. We're talking about, we're going to get on that, y'all. Let me go on and do this. And then I get to Melanie. It just upset me because I'm over there trying to be a peacemaker with her, and there it comes. I done lived this stuff for 30-some years with these immigrants, with their disrespect and their ungratefulness of what our ancestors went through. That was totally disrespectful of that girl to sit up there and everybody you got under there was Americans trying to console you. And then then you gonna just say, yeah, I come over here and you came over here and you did. Well, what you got that ain't nobody else got? We work hard too. We also fought like hell to get y'all over here. And let me tell y'all, in 1957, I think that was Roosevelt. He passed that law that we could vote, right? So we y'all know what happened. Black women's getting harmed, black men's getting harmed because they had to vote. All right, let me just start showing this. This is how does immigration benefit Black America? That's on Twitter. It's not benefiting us, y'all coming over here. Like you said over there under that chat when we were over there trying to console you, you throw us under the bus. Like you superior than we are. You like we so stupid we can't even come up because we too ignorant to come up on our own, but you can come over here and come up because you superior than we are. Let me go and do this. All right, let's just play what I got. Fuck it. This is Twitter, y'all. Girl got on my nerve when I was over there trying to help her, feeling sorry for her. And one thing she said, that little Jamaican girl said, was she was a Black woman. She came over here and she worked hard, but she wouldn't have, that's disrespectful. You would have none of those things if it wasn't for the sweat and bloodshed of our ancestors that helped you get over here. Let's talk about the lynching. Walter White lynching investigator. The lynching of Mary Turner. She was a pregnant lady, y'all. 1918 Georgia. The lynching of Mary Turner in Brooklyn County, Georgia, was one of lynching investigation by Walter White on behalf of NAACP abusive plantation owner. Hampton Smith was shot and killed. A week-long manhunt resulted in the killing of Mary Turner's husband, Hayes Turner. Mary denied that her husband has been involved in Smith's killing. Publicly opposed her husband's murder and threatened to have members of the mob arrested. On May 19, 1918, a mob of several hundred followed her to the bridge tied Mary's ankles, hung her upside down from a tree, dosed her in gasoline and oil, and set her on fire. She was still alive when a member of the mob split her abdomen open with a knife. Her unborn child fell to the ground, was stumped and crushed. Mary's body was riddled with hundreds of bullets. And then these are lynching, the listen of Jesse. Now, what I wanted to tell you, young lady, is that our ancestors died, right? They were hung, they were shot, their bloodshed reeked now, fighting for rights, fighting for your people to come over here as well, and for you to just blatantly disrespect our ancestors made me mad. Let's listen to this man. Becoming doctors and engineers and stuff like that. Take it back a little bit. Anita. Yeah. Like one thing that like never mentioned in that like discussion, like a lot of these people come over here to America and to Europe and brag about becoming doctors and engineers and stuff like that. Like if you have all those degrees from all those decades of being here in America and in Europe, why should there be more people coming over to America and Europe? Shouldn't those people go back to Africa and set up universities and colleges so more people don't have to come over here? Yeah, I keep hearing about all of it. Yeah, that's what Albany just did. Now, I'm under there feeling sorry for Albany the best. First thing she did was start undermining other black women. She said, yeah, I come over here and I worked hard. That's the stereotype that they have about us, that we are lazy, we don't work hard. And then you get over here and try to undermine us, disrespect us. That was very disrespectful, because I just read to you where our ancestors was hung. A lot of them was hung, and a lot of them was murdered just trying to vote. And that vote wasn't for us, it was for you guys too to come over here. And now you're going to get up here on this platform and talk about how superior you are, how lazy we are as a people. They come over bragging about, oh, hey, doctor, okay, you're a doctor, then if you got so many doctors over here, and you got all of these doctorate degrees or whatever, how come you don't have doctors and hospitals in your homeland? When people get harmed over there, especially top brass officials, they have to fly the hell up out of there and go over to Europe somewhere in order to get medical treatment. I've seen it. So, yeah, Albany, if your country, why you can't go back home then? If you so popular, you so intelligent, why did you flee? Why did you flee from your country? Then you want to come over here and talk about black Americans over here. You got all of these doctors and all of these people, coming from your homeland, whatever. Should your homeland have better medical facilities and medical practices and people healing the folks? People should be running around there falling out with malaria and all of these diseases and sicknesses, and you got so many damn doctors. You understand? So people are real funny style about some of the things they brag about. Not to disparage anybody, but damn, we don't want people coming over bragging about all of these things, but you're not utilizing any of it in your homeland. It's a very interesting dynamic. Raise your hand if you want to get on it. By the way, we're working on a film right now. I need my guys who are visual effects editors. Still need to hire. Okay, you guys. You made your bed, now you lay in it. I'm out of it. I was over there trying to be a peacemaker between you and her. And you made your bed, you lay up. Y'all come over here, you bragging about how you done came over here and took our job. What the hell? You're bragging about how you done came over here and took our jobs from us. That you better than we are. You fled your country. That's what you did. You ran. You were scared. You ran. And every time I ask y'all, why do you leave your country? You blame it on the government. We are under the most ruthless government there is in the world. Yet we didn't run. We didn't flee. We stayed here and we fought and we still fighting. Y'all tuck y'all tail and sit back in a cut. Let us do all the fighting. Then y'all want to come up for and talk about us. Just trash talk. Mock us. This girl over there mocking us. Trash talking. Come over here and identify yourself with the Europeans. Start calling us lazy. You black woman, I came over here. I took that Lisa. Girl, no. I ain't got nothing to do with what you and Aunt Ann said. But you and Aunt Ann and that mess y'all got going on, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I was over there trying to be a peacemaker, and then there you go start disrespecting my ancestors. You know how many hangers, y'all know how many hangers I done seen? Y'all know how many hangers I done dodged on this soil? And then I know back in the 60s how our ancestors were fighting for their ass. They didn't want them over here. Like in 1960 something, we opened up the doors for them to come over here. Let me give y'all my cash up. Piss me off. My cash app is just Black Titanic, y'all, with a capital B. And then even if you do the PayPal, it goes directly to my account. So you could just type in this PayPal. You don't need my you don't even need my email. Just if you want to PayPal it comes directly to my bank account. I'm just trying to be a peacemaker. You on your own. That's why y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Let me get this out the way, y'all. And we got the viewers calling in too. This was supposed to have been a show about Melody interview, but I just started having flashbacks because I've had to live in their racism. They look like us because I was married to one. That's how I went on and divorced that man. I went on to divorce him because I could not tolerate their culture. They living over here. It's like I was living with the Ku Klux Klansmen in my house. Oh, did I do the Cash App? Okay, Cash App, Black Titanic. PayPal me on my booking company. When you do that PayPal, it comes directly to me. You don't need my email. But anyway, you know. So let's just talk about this. So we'll talk about Mary Turner. Mary Turner was that pregnant woman that got hung, y'all. Mary Turner. They don't show a lot of black women that was hung. All y'all mostly see is black males, but they was hanging black women. And Mary Turner was one of the ones that was hung. She was pregnant. She was 9 months pregnant. And they hung her, y'all. They accused her husband of, y'all know how they gonna do. Some white man got killed and they accused the brother, right? They accused the brother, and she was just trying to just say, well, no, not my husband. Not my husband didn't do it. I can't show y'all the picture because they'll shut down my channel. But over there on Facebook, I used to show it, and they would shut down me on Facebook. But anyway, she was pregnant, and it shows her hanging up there. It shows how they don't cut the stomach open, and the cord, the umbilical cord hanging between the legs. It shows everything because they took pictures, and then they turn around and start selling the pictures as souvenirs. Today, y'all would call them memes. Yeah, y'all call these dead black bodies memes today. That's why it upset me when Wanda sent me that picture of that dead woman or whatever that was in a ditch, because I was seeing it with my own eyes, and then for us to turn around and just started doing it to ourselves. Mimi ain't nothing but a postcard like what they were doing back in the day. They would kill us, take pictures of it, and sell it. Oh boy. Okay, So that was example. That was on a Twitter space where they were talking about how do these immigrants come over here? How do it benefit us? It don't benefit us because when they get over here, they side with the larger society. They join in, and let me tell you what they do. They put them in the White House. Everybody they put up there to vote. When y'all vote, say for instance, we're talking about the vice president, right? They put all these kinds of immigrants up there because they don't have no connection with us. So when it's time for them to go and vote for something that will benefit our culture, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it because they side with the larger society. That vice president is not finna vote for nothing to help us. She don't have no connection with us. Her husband is from Ghana. I mean, her dad from where her dad from Jamaica, Kenya, somewhere. Her dad from somewhere, but he's not from over here. And her mother from India. And then plus, she has no connection with us, so she can't see us getting reparation. She, when we up there talking about reparation, oh no, that's her words. Pamela Harris, oh no, I'm not gonna give you no reparation. Yeah, because they can't identify with us. That girl right there, we looking at her as being as one of us, and y'all saw right then and there how she separated herself from us. I'm this black woman that took y'all jobs, and came over here with these resources, took advantage of y'all resources. She talking about the job. They love to say that they so brilliant and they come on here and take these jobs from us because they think they better than we are. Yeah, but they fled their company. You trash talking, they come over here trash talk us, mock us, and then until something happened. Something happened, like the police get them. Then all of a sudden, Black Lives Matter. Yeah, when the police get out to your ass, Black Lives Matter. But we're learning now to let them stand on their own. Because they up there now blocking, all these immigrants blocking reparation, every last one of them. Yeah, and then one of them called in and want to know if why can't he get reparation? If we do get reparation, we should use the money to send over there and build stuff over there. But damn us now, damn what we going through. All right, let's go to the next slide. I wanted to do the one where oh my God. I showed y'all that one. Okay, I want to do the one on reparation. I mean, this just hurt my feeling that this girl would say that. I got one more thing, then we're gonna get on Love and Mary Huntsville. One more thing to show. Let me go to my YouTube. Yeah. Y'all should be over there. It's over Tariq Nasheed or Miss Tubman. Tariq Nasheed. Okay, let's see. Yeah, y'all should go over there and watch it sometime and see how these immigrants be doing us, how they be talking about us. This is D. Tubman. She do a lot of Tariq.
Anti-FBA energy comes from older people from the diaspora. So these are typical tropes that are somewhat dismissive. And if we're going to have a real honest conversation, we're going to have to be real and understand that a lot of people who come from the diaspora, not all, because we do have some brothers and sisters who are riders, but unfortunately, we do have a lot of older and younger folks, let's be clear, who come over and they have this mentality where they want to undermine foundational Black Americans. And a lot of that is seeped in their own xenophobia and a lot of jealousy and a lot of taught vitriol. They can't just pawn that on the older people from the African diaspora and the Caribbean, because if you look at TikTok, that's Sambo Bedwench Central right now. You have a lot of these folks on here who can't wait to get up under white mommy and white daddy to show out and do things to undermine us. So that's a problem. And foundational Black Americans are just now finally calling that out in mass. We don't have a reason as foundational Black Americans to be xenophobic towards anybody in the diaspora because we know how you're living over there. There's nothing to be upset with you about. In fact, we're the only people who are consistently trying to help brothers and sisters in the African and the Caribbean diaspora. We as foundational Black Americans.
Y'all heard what Aunt Ann said. I was trying to help you. I was just trying to help you. And that's what we're saying, that when we open up these doors for you guys to come over here, we thought y'all was going to be our allies. But no, y'all coming over here with this same stereotype, this same mindset like the white supremacists got on us.
We are the only ones who've been stumping and trying to fight for brothers and sisters to get over here to act as reinforcement with us. We're going to have to really get that narrative straight, that there is some kind of war going on. This is a one-sided hatred thing coming from so many people in the diaspora. We have no reason to hate on you. The only reason Black folks from the diaspora are here is 100% because of foundational Black Americans. We were the only ones in the 1960s and 70s campaigning to get brothers and sisters over here. White people did not want you over here. They had a zero immigration policy for many Black countries. It was very rare for Black people from the diaspora to get over here. We were the ones stumping for that. We were the ones talking about our brothers and sisters globally. We've been holding that mantle for a long time, and it's been very one-sided. When we start going over there to the motherland and in the Caribbean, we're not getting that same type of energy. Nobody's giving us dual citizenship, and I have a very big problem with that. I've been all over Africa, damn near begging for dual citizenship, and nobody's biting on that. We're going to have to keep it 100. There's been this one-sided pan-Africanism, and we're the only ones holding up that light. Now, if we're going to have a real conversation and we want to find some solutions, it's time for brothers and sisters in the diaspora to step their game up and start saying, hey, we want to bring something to the table, tangible, for foundational Black Americans. Now, let's hear some feedback on that from those from the diaspora.
When he say foundational Black,
all right, anybody?
Wait a minute.
Want a rebuttal? I see.
When he say foundational Black America, he's talking about those of us that lived on this soil while our ancestors were in slavery. We built the foundation of this country.
I know Z was in here. Z, did you want to speak your piece?
Yeah, hi guys. So I'm not really going to go off the back of what Tariq said just because I wanted to put.
So this is an immigrant calling in.
I don't live in America, so when you're talking about the social attitudes towards African Americans, like I think that's completely valid, and I've heard obviously similar stories from Africans living in America. But what I really don't understand is, fair enough, I get the anger directed at the social attitudes towards you, but you're acting like all your problems have come from immigration, and it sounds very similar to what white people in the UK say about Black people and actually immigrants in general. They're like, oh, it's their fault we're in poverty, it's their fault house prices have gone up, it's their fault we're not getting jobs.
Projection.
And all of the stuff. This is what it's sounding like, and it's like, we always laugh because we're like, do these people realize they're doing exactly what the government want, and blaming people that are also not at the bottom, but also just trying to get up people that have fled their countries, left their countries. Because I don't know if, I'm sure you're aware, they didn't just leave Africa untouched. Like, you know, like white people didn't just leave them untouched. Like, they've been colonized too. And people have fled not for fun and games. They fled for better opportunities. And it's like, this is exactly the government. All I can imagine is they're listening to conversations like this, laughing because you're blaming immigrants for your issues when
no, we're not.
It's directed at the wrong people.
No, we're not.
Hold on.
No, we're not.
There's
we're not.
No one's blaming immigrants. Well, that's what I heard.
Nobody's doing. No, you did. You didn't hear that. Nobody's blaming you for that. Nobody's saying that. Nobody said anything remotely close to that. That's a projection.
Why are you so angry? Is it just purely because we're not helping? They're not helping with reparations.
Because y'all disrespectful.
And also because, like, do you think immigrants should come here and their sole focus should be helping African Americans. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, ma'am. You keep creating these straw man arguments.
No, I don't, because I've been listening.
And if you listen, I've never said. None of us, not one of us, have said that immigrants have made us impoverished. Nobody said. You
listen to Tariq Nasheed.
That's a straw man argument. That's
by way of detour.
Y'all do that, and that's very deceptive. We're very clear about what we said. The problem is we bring you over here and you undermine us. That's the problem. You work actively with the white supremacists against foundational Black Americans, and you try to sabotage many things that we do. That's the problem. All of this stuff.
Sabotage how?
Sabotage because a lot of you get with the white supremacists, get with white supremacist organizations, and then they put you in positions to act as our spokespersons, and then you try to undermine policies that will help foundational Black Americans. For example, the Congressional Black Caucus is full of non-FBA immigrants, and they have done everything in their power to undermine foundational Black American society. They have not done one single solitary thing for foundational Black Americans, and most of these people are not even foundational Black Americans, but they act as our representatives. That is something that's unacceptable. This has
okay, so are you mad? Sorry, I'm confused now because I keep hearing, no, we're not just mad at Africans, and also just to let you know, because I've also heard you refer to African Americans as Black and Africans as others, as if we're not Black. Someone said earlier, yes, Africans, they want to come here, they want to be Black, but they don't want to be Black. They want to be Black in our joy and laughter. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I don't know who said that.
We're Black too. And also, going back to what you said.
And let's be clear. Hold on.
Going back to what you said. Can I just go back to what you said? Can I just go back to what you said? I didn't answer what you said. Let me just answer what you said. Apologies, because I did go off on a tangent. Also, to go back to what you said, I keep hearing people say, no.
Go ahead. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, she said something emphatically false. It's a lot of you who get over here talking about you ain't Black, you're Jamaican. You ain't Black, you're Ugandan. You ain't Black, you're Somalian. You come over here talking all of that you ain't Black stuff. And when you do something progressive, you really go out of your way to distance yourself from foundational Black Americans. If you accomplish some type of positive goal or some type of position, you're Haitian and American, you're Haitian Ghanaian, you're Nigerian American. But if it's a crime, well, you're just Black and we all Black in the struggle. So you're the one who plays that I'm not Black when it's convenient game. We don't play that thing. We understand that Black people are under the same banner of white supremacy. The problem is foundational Black Americans and Black people from the diaspora, we deal with white supremacy and look at that like differently. And that's where some of the issues come in.
Okay, that's just an example of how they get upset. Now you come over here, you disrespect us. You disrespect my ancestor legacy, how my ancestors have paved the way for you to get in here. And then you get over here and undermine us. You know, you're taking all the jobs because we too ignorant. We got all these resources out here. We're too ignorant to learn. We're too lazy to get out and learn. So y'all come over here and take all our jobs. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. This goes deeper than that. But what I was trying to say, I'm gonna do one more, then I get to Love and Marriage Huntsville. When Patrice Lumumba, they elected him as the prime minister of the Congo. He wanted to have it where, you know, we be allies with the Congo and the United States. But he was the United States' worst nightmare. Now, according to documentation, they had him killed. But so I'm just going to play a little thing from Malcolm X when he's talking about Patrice Lumumba. So y'all know they had that man killed. That man came over here and back in the 60s today and visit with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, all the leaders over here, right? So that's why we want to open up the borders to them so they can be our allies. And he understood that. By the time he got home, he was the nightmare to the Western world, to all these superpowers, because he was uniting Africa. He was changing their minds that, you know, Africa belonged to us. And we as Black people, we all should be African. We all unite because they're the minority in this world. They are the minority. We're not the minority. They are. But if all of us unite like we thought they was, they were going to do with us, then we could have power. We could have superpower. Okay, this is Malcolm X. I don't know if I could show his picture, but y'all just have to listen.
Congolese have been massacred by white people in the Congo for years and years and years. And if the shoe is now on the other foot, only thing I can say is it's like chickens that always come back home to roost. Do you personally feel, though, that there's some shame or involvement here or some guilt associated with the killing of other human beings? I think that the white people should be ashamed of the deplorable situation that has been existing in the Congo, which is not the fault of the Congolese, but which is the result of instigation by European powers who are fighting each other over the mineral wealth of the Congo. And now to make it appear that the Congolese themselves are criminals or brutes because they're reacting to these injustices that they've been victimized by is again ducking the question. Shelby is the murderer of Lumumba, who was the rightful prime minister of the Congo. Shelby is the man whose forces fought against the United Nations forces and against the United States. And despite this criminal past of Shelby, now the United States is backing Shelby, who has hired South African mercenaries, who are hired killers to disrupt the peaceful efforts of the freedom fighters from Stanleyville to make the type of country there that they want. And it is this American support of Shelby, actually, that's at the root of the whole problem.
Yeah, Shelby. Now, what they did was, when Lumumba was trying to open up the borders between Africa and the blacks in the United States. So what they did was went and enlisted another black man that was side with them, and they killed him. This man Lumumba, here you go, y'all. Here you go. He suffered right here. That's him. He suffered the most horrific death. They dissolved this man's body in acid. They burnt him up alive in acid, and then went back and just saved two of his teeth. So his daughter just got his teeth, y'all. The daughter just got the teeth, I think, 2 years ago. Out of all these years, his daughter been begging for that too. That's the only thing she had with her father, who was the prime minister of the Congo. Yeah, so I brought him up to say that was what it was supposed to be. We were supposed to be allies with them. That's what we were supposed to be. Not for them to come over here and undermine us. All right, but anyway, here it is. That's him, Lumumba. Him, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all the leaders over here had got together and discussed us being allies with them. But you got people that come over here, they're not our allies. They're not our allies. Like they enlist that man, his brother, to kill him. His own brother, they enlisted to kill him. They say the Western world did it. Okay, we can go and get to Love and Marriage. Let me read some of y'all was saying, and then we'll get to Melody. And then it just upsetted me. I'm not on nobody's side. I don't know what went down over there, but I do want to tell Auntie Ann that these people don't see you as your sisters or your brother. There's some that gonna rock with you. I can't say all of them, but all of them, they look like us, but they don't see us as their sisters and brothers. That's why Auntie Ann hollering. I heard she's so hurt. I helped you. Yeah, that's we all have helped them. Our ancestors has died for them, but they get over here and they undermine us. They disrespect. That girl, to me, you disrespect my ancestors when you were sitting up there talking like that. Hold on, y'all. Somebody at the door. Big Jim. Come on in, sis. Yeah, it's okay. Come on in the room and talk to him. I'm finna end. I'll be off in 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, y'all, I got a visitor. But let me go on and read this. Jesse J, Miss Eda, Grand Rising, crafting with your flamboyant creator. Hey, Mary White, Loretta Cobbs, Red Ann. You could come in here if you want to. In the bathroom. Nosy Rosie Graham, Aretha Johnson, Mary White. All righty. Miss Reese's, that kind of got to me. Yeah, me and Miss Reese was over there trying to be peacemakers. And when that girl blurted out so disrespectful, man, about she a black woman and how she done came over here and took advantage of the resources, it just threw me. It threw me, yeah. Immigrants. Miss Edith said they are no different than us, and their ancestors just got dropped off first before the last slaves were brought to America. Yeah, that's right. But still, the mentality, their minds been colonized, Miss Edith. We've always looked at them as our people, but I learned that they don't look at us as their people. But anyway. Not all of them. I can't say all of them are like that. Some of them ride with us. Red said Black Panther in the house. Flora Hooks, hey, seceding too. I put my Cash App up there, you guys. Sexy Mama at 60. I cried for hearing Aunt Ann so upset. Yeah, she was. Rachel, you can turn the TV on. You fine?
Take your time.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, I got a guess, but let me go on and I just want to do this interview with Rachel y'all remember she had an interview with Bundy Blue and her panel. And that's what we're going to go over. Is this going to be short? Because you remember Melody not gonna sit back in the cut anymore. She coming right on out and clearing up these lies. Before she just would be quiet and let them talk about her, but she was clearing up with Bunny Blue about Stormy. Right? The fact is, Stormy Mama said. Stormy Mama. Stormy Mama said that that Melanie did not want Stormy on that show. Then we find out Stormy when it got on the show if it went for Melody. So, Melody just clearing up all these things. So let's see if I can find it. Oh Lord, these people over here on this Facebook, I didn't mean to go hard on Ebony the Best, but she just remind me of a typical immigrant that come over here and they disrespect our ancestor. Don't you want to make me mad? You gonna disrespect my ancestor? That pissed me off. What they went through, how they fought, and how they been harmed, how everything that they done went through. All right, let me just type in Melody Sheree. I done lost it, y'all. Here she go.
Were you recently injured in a car accident?
Hey, y'all, close the door back there for a minute.
If you're what the man got to say, what's going on? I want to know why you don't expose Martell for the behind the scenes stuff that happens. I am very much so strategic with everything that I do and how I move. I have learned now in the beginning stages, I used to move off of emotion a lot, where you could say something to me and piss me off, and I'm gonna tell everything, and I'm gonna I'm going for you, right? And I have learned that me sitting back sometimes, being silent, or not saying much, and being strategic and waiting on perfect timing works for me. So people can DM me all day and tell me that expose. I'm not gonna say anything until I feel like I'm ready to say it. A book. Okay.
I mean, that didn't mean, you're right. I was going to say, that didn't mean she never was going to say it. Okay. You said it until you're ready. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Y'all got another fan question? I do. Okay, so when we talk about exposing Martell, right, you're not ready to do that. It takes me to a conversation that irked out of me, and that was the conversation of he and his mom. Because for some reason, and it's no disrespect to the kids, grandmother, but for some reason she never sees like the issues and the things that he does. And I just wanted to know your thoughts about that scene and her continuing to reference you as being bitter when y'all literally had to sit down and everything seemed to have been resolved. So like, how can you?
Yeah, it's the same thing with Tisha. The same feeling I have with Tisha saying I have a dark soul and I'm a wolf in sheep, a sheep in wolf clothing. Same thing. So it doesn't even bother me that much because you're not around me for real and haven't been around me for real in some years now. So you don't know if I'm bitter or not. Just like I can say, you don't know if my soul is dark.
Hit that like button.
Like you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even around you enough for you to know that. And I understand who you are connected to. So knowing who you're connected to and the things they like to say and how they like for things to try to appear. I know you just regurgitating, just like Tisha. You just saying the same thing you being told. Like, I'm not running over to her to tell my side every time she comes down. I ain't calling her up. Your son doing this, but this is the truth. I'm not doing none of that. I ain't got time for none of that. I'm too busy to do all of that. So I'm going to let you, what I tend to do is let people go on and choose whatever side they going to choose and let them do their thing. And I'm going to get into the money. Like, I don't have time. I don't have time.
Right.
Has anyone ever apologized to you behind the scenes for how some things happened?
No. Of course, Martell is always apologizing for something. But he do that. That's because he does apologize, but anybody else knows.
Okay. As far as the other cast members, are you cool with everybody now?
Let me ask you something. The question you just asked me, you were talking about cast members, right?
Yes.
Okay. So no.
So did production ever come in to you about some
Yeah, absolutely. Whenever, what was that had gone down? Something had gone down with Wanda and Carlos apologized to me about that. And that was I want to say had to have been maybe a year and a half or so ago. I can't remember. It wasn't the Madani thing. It was something before that.
Okay.
But yeah. So anyway, yeah, he did. Yeah, he hit me.
Was it? Oh, you said
like I never want you to feel uncomfortable or disrespected in your own house, and he'd apologize.
So what about, did they apologize for bringing the Scott brother on to insult your mom?
Wow.
Yes, Carlos did. Yes.
Wow. Okay, I appreciate that. Okay. I had a question.
Y'all remember that, don't y'all? That was the most disrespectful thing they have done so far when they bought that, y'all call him Basement Billy. They brought that man on the show. That was so low down. And then they said it was Kimmy was the one bought him on the show. We find out it was Kimmy doing. Oh, Lord, this show is so disrespectful. Y'all do know that the ratings is only 288,000 for a premiere. Yeah, the ratings down low. And I think we can contribute to Stormy and her mama and them Scotts.
I thought the apology was going to be for the reunion before last, where they talked about
that's what I thought.
That's what I thought. The snack versus the meal or something like that. Or are you enough?
Oh, okay, he apologized about that day. Once we let him get in there. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to just go ahead and be messy then. All right. So he said maybe 6 times in y'all interview that y'all were friends. And so, is it a business associate or is it a friend?
So I know he says that we talk all the time. Let me just be honest, y'all. I don't talk to nobody all the time. I don't talk to anybody else. I don't have to.
Y'all hear that? She cleared that up. Carlos up there like they the best of friends. We talk all the time, you get. Me and Mel talk all the time. We friends. Mel just cleared it up. She said she don't talk to nobody all the time. All of them fake, even Carlos.
I don't talk to anybody all the time. Even whenever the situation went down with Wanda at Madani, and I called him after it about that. He knew that me calling meant something because I'm not a person to call. Like, even though I'm a producer on this show, I'm not going to call you up and feel like I'm going to just talk to you all the time and say what I want to happen and how I want it to happen. So I literally don't, like, even my BFF Brittany, we talked today, but I hadn't talked to her in probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I was like, I need to call Brittany and check in on her. I ain't even talked to her. But I literally don't talk to anybody all the time. I don't have time to.
Respect.
Yeah, so he and I talk every now and then. And usually if we do talk, it is going to be about this show. It's not just like, so child, what you been doing? What you eat today? Oh, shoot, what you going to see this weekend? Okay, then. It's not that. Like, when we talk, it's going to be us talking about this show or other opportunities or potential, cast members. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So Sanjay says, see, Melody don't respond immediately to ignorance. She seek God first, even when it hurts to diminish her character. Renee Henry said, Mel stand firm in God. He's got you, sis. And child of God, just speaking peace, love, and blessing. Sanjay said to try to diminish her character. Yeah, that's what they do, Sanjay. Sexy Mama had sit to say, CK always apologizing after the fact. He never apologized what he's supposed to. But you know what? Hey, May. He acted like he was shocked when Melody said she wanted to leave the show. I can't take all of it, you guys. Y'all go on back over there and listen to the rest, because I can't take, all of their interview. But anyway, she was saying that with Stormy. She brought Stormy to the show. Likewise with let me see if I got this. Likewise with Destiny. Now, Destiny stood firmly on time till they kicked her off. Destiny stood firmly that it was Martell, but Carlos confirmed that he did not even want Destiny. Carlos said he did not even want Destiny, and it was Melody that had him. Oh, y'all, for those of y'all just coming in, that's my brother that was in a coma. Up cleaning up, y'all. He got OCD. I like a clean house, but I'm not nervous. I don't live on an eggshell if I see a crumb or so. Yeah, but anyway, I'm glad he up cleaning up. I'm up here on the thing, he cleaning. Yeah, and this woman right here is the problem. Remember her talking about Martell? She is a big problem. These kind of mothers like that uphold their sons. They don't. Hey, Rachel, don't forget you can take the walker home today. Yeah, here it is. Right here. Okay, yeah, these mothers right here. These mothers right here that always telling their son that they're good. Y'all heard what Melody say? One interview, Melody said that she want to change her last name, but she can't change her last name because this man don't want her to change her last name. So he got her held up in court. Got her held up in court too, so she don't have to pay that so she don't have to change her last name. That's crazy, y'all. That is just crazy. Okay, I think I done erased it. I was gonna show y'all where I was at I was over there at Madonna, and when I pulled up, the owner was there. She still got all her stuff in that shop. She still do, and so somebody say the owner could have locked her out because she's not paying her bills. But Sexy Mama, see, Marlene needs rehab. Succeeding to, this is a form of control. Actually, my visitor that's here today, she's friends with Marlene. So she said Marlene is really sweet. Anyway, succeeding to, I sent you a video last night or early this morning. It was Stormy. You will be shocked. I emailed it. Oh my God. I wish I would have known you emailed it. Okay, I'll go to it and I'll make sure that I reported. Y'all do know I have not been able to find Stormy warehouse. I showed y'all a video. Every time it leads to a dead end. Also, Stormy was telling you guys that the reason she couldn't get the orders out was because she moved. Come to find out, she'd have moved from that other place 7 years ago, and then the new place where she's supposed to move to, she been gone for years too. So I don't know what's going on with Stormy. May said the whole cast is the problem. Carlos allowed this to go on, and Martel going to bring them down. Yeah, we did learn that on that interview with Bonnie Blue and her friends, that when he tore up that set after the reunion, yeah, she said they were doing the middle reunion. He went back there and tore up the set. Melody said it had nothing to do with her. So I don't know what it had to do with. It might have had, we speculating that him and Marceau got into it. When they came back on that stage, Marceau was holding Tisha's hand. Marceau was holding Tisha's hand like as if Tisha can save him. But yeah. So Season 2 said, it is hot tea. I wanted you to be the first to see the info. I emailed it. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be the first to see it. I might got to come back on later, y'all. Stormy warehouse is on her property. That's what's going on. You sure, Miss Patricia Ellis Robin? That's good, though. She probably do. That would be better for her anyway. All right, Miss Reese. Hey, y'all, I'm going to close it down. I got company, and I'm going to close this down. And who is this, Cecina, too? I'm going to check that email out. She is probably running her business on her property. She is not in business like she claimed. She has reported 20 million in revenue at a time. We can see that. Y'all know what? It's nothing wrong with that, because that most people run their business out of her house. But she said she owned a warehouse. That's the only problem with that, you guys. I'm going by what she said. She said she owned the warehouse. So that's why I'm looking for the warehouse, y'all. And then when she advertised, she like, yeah, the thing with coleslaw. Yeah, this man worked for me in the warehouse. He's friends. He worked for us in our warehouse. And that's how she knew coleslaw. And of course, she said, oh, yeah, with this coleslaw thing, Melody said if she would have knew she was affiliated with coleslaw, she wouldn't have never pitched her. She wouldn't have never pitched her on the show. But then somebody, I don't know who I was looking at, somebody run a video where she's claimed that Melody knew that she was friends with coleslaw, but Melody said no. Succeeding to exactly, but it is based on what she said and what she has on her website. Yeah, on the web. I'm going by the website, y'all. Y'all trying to put it. It would be nice if she had it on her property. I don't have no problem with that, but that's what she said. Her warehouse is at this address. Her warehouse is at that address. She never said that her warehouse is on her property. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go. I've got company, and I want to see my company came to see me. So anyway, thank you guys. Y'all hit that like button. I did put my Cash App up there. It's just Black Titanic with a capital B, y'all. My Cash App, right? Who's that red? Okay, I'll go out them back some. But anyway, y'all, that's the only reason I said I'm looking for her warehouse, because according to her warehouse is at this particular place, not on her property, and that's why I want to look for it. All right, bye, Miss Reese. Bye, everybody. Good day. Y'all hit that like button and hit the Cash App too. Thank y'all for being here.